Hey, how's it going? I am the Sanguiem, and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. So last episode, we went ahead and made this lovely little clay making machine. It's still cranking them out. Very nice. And yeah, we got over 2 stacks of clay blocks. It's pretty nice, pretty incredible, and tons upon tons of kelp that has built up over time. And, even more impressive, we've started trading, and I've moved the setup in here. I think this will be a more efficient spot for it, especially since this corner probably won't have anything in it anyway. So, this little contraption is just thin enough to fit in this spot. So what we have here is the profession thing. We have the Sterling Dynamo here. It already has inputted a ton of redstone flux stuff. And what you can do is you can put all your stock in here, and it goes down a chute. Now, the difference between a chute and a hopper is that a chute can put down items by stack of 16, I believe. So, if you put in tons upon tons of stacks of things in here, it'll put 16 blocks in here per however frequently it does it. And when it's done, it will deposit the coin into this barrel here. I already went ahead and went back to the original site where we had a chest, double chest almost filled to the brim with flint, turned it all into tiles, and exchanged it all for coin, and we ended up with almost 3 stacks of coin, which is pretty nice. And I also did some math here. It seems like every transaction with the trade station costs 1,000 redstone flux. So as it stands, we can trade 48 stacks of blocks for some coin. So that's my understanding of it, at least. I will say this though, with all this coin available, there is something I do want to invest in, and that's more professions. I kind of want the miner, just so that we can sell a lot of that gabbro and granite, because if you look over here, the gabbro is starting to reach the 3rd chest. Now, we have an extra little bulk storage over here, but that's still a lot of gabbro that I don't think we're going to use too much of. Same with the granite. So, let me actually look at some of these professions for a moment. Ooh, poppy, huh? A traditional iron farm would do pretty nicely with that. What's a potato crate? 9 potatoes. 9 potatoes is 1 coin. Really? Just 9. Stack of kelp. Honey! I have 32 apples. 4 honeycombs is 1 silver coin. Wow, you get a lot of money from fishing. And it's not even a lot of fish that you need, either. It's a lot of money in fishing, apparently. Guess they don't expect you to do a lot of it. I'm very curious about fishing, just for the simple fact that our kelp farm has been killing a lot of fish. If there's a way to have it kill those fish and collect them, that's a lot of easy money right there. But for now, we're going to stick with the mining. Oh, wow, it's dark. Alright, so I'm going to take some coin here. We're going to grab the miner. So if we put some granite on the teapot here, have it get all smelted up, and then we put that in here. Yep, it falls in here. Let's trade it up, and dumped it in here. I think that was 1 coin. There's no automatic way to do this, though, unfortunately. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, we don't really need coin that badly right now. But it would be nice. It would be nice to have an automatic, like, bulk smelting setup. We could probably put it in here. If there's any free spaces. I think I kind of want most of the mixing and, like, I want most of the kinetic mechanism work to be done up above. Maybe we can reserve this little spot here for, like, liquid type things. And then along this corner here, we could probably store a bunch of, like, slice of life things. Like the bulk smelting. But unfortunately, that's jumping the gun a bit, because we don't even have the second story of this done yet, which I think I'm going to do between this episode and the next. What we are going to be working on is this tree farm, and I know I speculated maybe it would be worth maybe hiding some crops in there, but I have an idea for the crops now, a much better idea. I'm thinking, much later down the line, we put our own extra building over here. Oh, seeds. I guess I'll take that. We put an extra building over here, maybe kind of push this hill back a little bit. And we'll make a nice little farmland here. And that farm is going to be dedicated to not only collecting crops, but processing it into food. Like, food that's better than baked potato, you know? Although that's pretty low on the priority list, because right now, I'm pretty okay with sustaining myself by just running over here to all these potatoes and just harvesting. Look at that, 48! And then if I just go to the mega mill and smelt that later, well, cook it anyway, I have another stack of baked potatoes, like, for my hot bar. So I'm pretty good with food right now, so there's really no rush in setting up a farm. So we're going to get started on this wood farm here. Now, you've seen me build a rotary farm. I've built like 2 by now. The only difference is there's going to be a deployer that deploys saplings. And that's why I've been saving up a lot of these oak saplings, is because we're going to need a lot of them. Because they're going to fill up those deployers and all that. So let's see. I believe we need 5 deployers. And we need 5 saws. Which means we need 10 andesite machines. And right now we only have 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like an awful lot. But, thanks to the farms we've set up thus far, it's actually pretty easy. We just gotta come over here, take a little bit of this. Let's take another one too. Open this up, take 2 of this, craft them into blends, open up our handy dandy chest here, and collect 1, 2, 3, 4 andesite cobble. And under normal circumstances, we would just take these items and throw them in this middle building here. And it should be able to do the rest for us, but unfortunately we're not that far yet. We cook the algal blend. We throw the algal brick and andesite in the mixer. And then we get andesite alloy, which, I mean, I didn't really have to do that. Look at how much we have right now. Alright. We got 11 andesite machines. I think we have all, like, most of, if not all of the supplies for this. So first things first, I guess let's clear this out. Alright, let's start with digging a nice little hole here. Alright, I got some plating blocks and some hollow steel frames. Not entirely sure what will look better. Probably the frames in this particular... No, the plating, I mean, yeah. I have an idea. I doubt this one here will do much. But you never know. Alright, so now we apply... Whoops. We apply sapling filter for all of these. And we flip these down. And you know what? Let's replace those frames with some barrels. And we'll put 40 saplings in there and see what happens. They're not placing any saplings, which is quite curious, given that they're all holding saplings now. Do I need to apply? Oh! It worked there. They need to be higher. Okay, I can work with that. We can put them right here. On the actual device. Alright, now it should definitely work. But, to make sure that this thing can stop here, maybe we should replace these 2 rows with... Where is all my plating? There's no way I used all of it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Why'd I put it in there? I wonder. Alright, let's turn it on. Alright, it doesn't have enough, it seems, to fill up the whole thing, but that's okay. It should collect more over time. And now, we kind of just gotta wait. We just gotta wait until one of these grow to make sure it works right. I do see that the deployer in the middle is doing nothing. In fact, that deployer is completely unnecessary. I could probably remove that from the contraption. And I have a feeling I can remove the saw from that middle beam as well.
12 seconds later.
Oh wow, would you look at that? One grew. Well, let's have a look at it. Break. It's collected all of it. It placed a sapling. Very nice. And then it should place more saplings. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I bone mealed that one. But yeah, that one grew all on its own. It's circling around and placing more saplings. Very good. And once it gets over here, we're going to stop it. $16 logs and a couple sticks. All right, let's actually remove this. We'll remove that as well. Uh-oh. They're all growing around me. I need to turn this thing back on. I'm gonna have that thing placed up for a while. Mostly because I want to see what happens if we actually need it. Because I fear that some of these saplings towards the middle here won't be able to be cut. Because look at this saw. Look, it doesn't directly contact... Well... It might. Yeah, let's put that back down. Like that. Alright. So now all that's left is to make a storage system here. To hold all that wood. All the sticks too, probably. Some the apples. And you know what? We don't really need the saplings. Because it'll just make more saplings. It doesn't need it. So what if we had a storage here for bone meal? And we just hooked up a composter to it with saplings and all that. I feel like that could be a good idea. Alright, I got a couple blocks of iron here for hoppers, and I'm going to make a storage thing similar to what's going on over there. Also, I decided to take some orange maple saplings and put them in this. Put them in that deployer over there. So eventually, as these saplings grow, they will be replaced with some maple. And maple trees are from the Biomes of Plenty mod, and they consist of spruce logs and orange leaves. And I figured this would be a nice way to have some spruce grow in this. And I don't really know if there's like a apple byproduct to them or what, but I kind of want an apple byproduct. What can I use sticks for anyway? Oh! You can put a stick on a campfire and turn it into a torch? That's pretty fascinating, I will say. Oh, look! I only put 2 maple saplings in the thing. There's more than 2 now. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, it's dark oak! I thought it was spruce! It's dark oak! I don't want dark oak? Oh boy, I'm glad I looked at that. I better swap that out for some actual spruce, but I know I wanted to be fancy about it. Wow, though, those dark oak. Okay. We actually want spruce. That there. I'll take the dark oak. Alright, let's go. Over time, the spruce should be planted, just like with the saplings there. Spruce in there. Oak in there. Apples. Sticks. Bone meal. And to make sure that the bone meal part works... Nope, it don't work. I was afraid of that. The hopper has to be directly on top. That means that this barrel's gonna be so high up, though. Why was there a bucket in there? You guys saw that, right? Bone meal. Excellent. Up! We got some spruce in there. Good. Very good. So now our wood farm is up and running, and it is going to be producing logs that we will have to manually put in here. Well, hopefully we can change that up once brass becomes available. Alright, so everything's pretty much done now. I feel like, I didn't spend a lot of time this episode doing a lot of stuff, despite the fact that I've been recording for about an hour now. This was the last thing I expected would take an hour. I'm sure you guys only saw like, what, 10, maybe 15 minutes of this? So we're going to do one more thing, something that I've been wanting to do, but I keep putting off. We're going to grab a spawner from down underground and bring it up here. The question is, what spawner? That is the question. I was going to go for one of those cave spider spawners, but there is a zombie spawner at the bottom of this shaft here. So I wonder, what good... Zombies drop zombie hearts. Which can be turned into gold, apparently. So, hey. That could be useful. Because the only other alternative to that is red sand, which you get from grinding up either terracotta or granite, which actually, now that I think about it, it's much easier to get terracotta now, because before you had to grind up gravel into sand, and then more sand into clay, but with this thing over here, you can get straight to the sand part, and I think you can, and wash that into clay. In fact, you can make a lot of clay. We have a clay generator right here. Not only that, but it's possible to generate granite, so you can just grind that up into red sand and get gold that way. With that in mind, maybe we should make a gold farm at some point. We could probably put it next to the iron farm, like right here or something. We'll think about that later, though, because we don't need that much gold right now. I'm sure we'll need more of it later. But we're getting a little off topic here. You can trade these in for coin. 5 coin per zombie heart. Just out of curiosity. Alright, you can't trade for the rotten flesh. You can acquire it, but you can't trade for it. You can turn it into leather, apparently. But only in a redstone furnace. You cannot do it any other way, I guess. You can turn it into blood. And I think blood can be used for all sorts of things. You know what? Let's go for a zombie spawner. Now, I know what you're thinking. Andrew, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna pick up this spawner? Well, I think I've mentioned this before. You can put them in a minecart contraption and carry it up, but unfortunately, that's actually something we can't, like, we can't really pick up a minecart contraption that has a spawner attached to it. You can change that in the settings, but I don't know. I kind of want to challenge myself. I kind of want to see if I can get it up here somehow. And we already have an elevator right here that can probably take it up. We just gotta move the spawner from that dungeon to the lift. Alright, we have a furnace minecart here. We can use our newly acquired sticks for this. Get a stack of rails. We can grab a stack of oak logs. We don't need a whole stack. We can just... We'll grab 16. Put it here. So let's descend. Alright, and on our way, we can just, you know... There must be a ledge up there that I can't see. For these guys to keep falling from the sky like that. Because I don't see anything up there. Oh, but I do on my OBS recording, but it's really hard to see. Okay, but either way, we gotta come over here. There's the dungeon. I'm pretty sure I lit up the cage. Get... Okay. Okay. Put that here. This here. This here. Okay. That there. Turn it on. Pick that up. Pick that up. This is now deactivated. Don't touch it. Okay. That's not gonna work. Hey! Okay. I think he fell in the pit. Right, so this is our first thing. I just realized that I turned all that charcoal into torches. I meant to keep some of it for powering the minecart. Now, I haven't really messed around with furnace minecarts too much. I'm fairly certain that it works just like a minecart on a powered rail, except it treats all rails as powered as long as it has coal. So let's put that in there. And watch it go! Okay. Good. Move that. Put it there. And now we gotta remove all of these tracks while being followed by something. You are annoying. Okay. Oh, it went up. What are the odds? We're gonna push it to here. Oh my god. Let me be, please. It might still be running, I don't know. Oh, it is. Alright, let's follow it, make sure it keeps going. Excellent. This is turning out pretty well, actually. So now, we bring it down without emptying it. Oh, it's night out. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So let's head back up. We're going to want to get a couple things straight before we get this elevator back up. Oh no. Oh no! I wanted to get to a bed. Ugh. But I couldn't run and I died. That's fantastic. Okay, we need it to be day. Period. Man, all those levels. But that's okay, because now we have a spawner on the way. Hopefully that'll help. I guess I'll grab an ender pearl. Okay, I put some stuff away and have a much more clear inventory. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 3 of these, plug that back in, and as it comes up, we are going to push this cart onto the elevator. I really hope this works. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. Uh-oh. Oh, be careful. I just realized something I could probably do. Ah! That actually did something. Okay. And push. Please! Oh my god, you're kidding me. It ran out of juice. It's getting lifted! That's... yeah, okay. Alright. That's okay. At least it didn't fall down there. If it fell down there, then we would have been really screwed. This time I know to fuel it. So that it goes on the lift. The lift worked. It brought it up. But then it hit the ceiling and fell. But so we just gotta repeat that, but better. What? Already? Oh, jeez, I'm not even ready. Okay, go! Alright, it's going up. Alright, don't glitch through. Don't glitch through. Don't glitch through. Okay. Didn't glitch through. Now, it's up here. Like, I don't know, just put it over here. So that it's somewhere. Okay. We have a zombie spawner above ground. We can do something with this. You know, I actually almost wonder, should we do something with this floor? How wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 by 8. If it was 9 by 9, it'd be perfect, but it's not. Jeez, well, that could have been an interesting spot to put it, under the floor. And to deactivate it, you just open up the floor, but I guess that's not going to work. We could still put it underneath here, have like a basement. I should work on a basement anyway, so that we can hold some power for this place. Because I feel like we're just going to do for here what we already did over there. We're going to have either an underground windmill or something. I don't know. I actually don't know how I'm going to power this building. I'll have to think about it. Either way, we can put this underneath here and have an XP grinder underneath this, Or we could even do one better and maybe somehow push it up. Like this corner over here probably won't be used for anything. All the shop equipment's probably going to be along this wall. So there's really nothing going on over here. We could probably have them shoot up and land or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm going to have to think about it between episodes. But what's important is that now we have a spawner here. It should be pretty well lit. Well, I'm going to go ahead and slap some torches down anyway, just in case. But there's our zombie spawner. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode. We now have a spawner, and we now have a wood farm. And by the looks of things, the maple trees have been kind of filtered out, and now we have spruce trees scattered around. And they're growing too, although, wow, they're pretty small. We got a nice little storage system for bone meal and wood. So next episode, hopefully I will have built the top half of this building here. And, I don't know, maybe I'll leave next episode about making the spawner down here and maybe digging out the bottom of it. Or maybe I'll dig it out off camera. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing. And remember, the Wasteland is watching. See ya.